another episode of Toxic Tales, getting down and dirty with things that I'm just starting to hear so much about, things that I want to address, and things that I want clarity on from men and women, all ages, all financial brackets, and background differences. But okay, let me talk about how, men always say sometimes, they in love with two women and, both of them are great women and they both do great things and they can't choose. And, that's why they cheat or they torn between two women because they both are good women and they don't know who they want and they don't want to lose one and all that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when it comes to a woman who gets herself that she has two good men that she doesn't know who she wants to choose, it's like a woman's a bad guy for that. Like, why? Why is it that a woman can't be caught in a bind between two good men? That doesn't make her a bad woman, but she doesn't know who she wants or she needs time to figure out which direction she want to choose. Because most women don't like to be with two good men. They like to choose one. See, men majority will just be with both of them and say they love them for this reason, they love them for that reason, and that's why they still mess with both of them. That's why they can't let them go. A woman most of the time feels torn and wants to choose but don't know how to choose. And then it's like when a woman's trying to figure her stuff out, she's like, a hoe, or you gonna mess up a good thing, or you not being loyal or whatever. I mean, because a woman might not, I mean, some women choose to date both of them if they allow it. Or a woman likes to step back out of the situation as a whole, reevaluate herself, and not want to feel obligated to nobody to see where she want to end up. And I just don't feel like that should make a woman a bad person, but it's always a bad stigma on women that want to do that. And that's just weird to me. Like it's good men in the world just like it's good women in the world. And sometimes more than one good man can want a woman at a time. And she shouldn't just be forced to choose or pick whoever majority already know or think she should be with. I just feel like, why can't a woman choose? Why can't two good men? Because that's another thing. Two good men don't like to wait either. They gonna tell you right off top, like, you need to choose, or they're gone. Some might, or the one, and it's always one that's willing to stay in, whether the other one leaves or whatever. But it's like women are normally try to stay down for a man if they love, even if they know it's somebody else, or try to wait for him to choose and stuff like that. But it's like a man don't want to wait for a woman to choose, like she's not in just the same bind that he could be in. So I want clarification on that. I want to know, why do men think it should be easier for women to know who she should be with? Because if they're both good men, it ain't an easy choice. And if you're trying to make a choice for your life, you should take your time with it. I feel like just like men feel like a woman should understand and they might date both or sleep with both or whatever, and women should be okay with it. But it's like, if a woman try to do that with two men, she a hoe or she hoeing around and she not loyal and she messing up a good thing, and that's why men ain't good to women. But it's not that stigma situation when it come to men, because I've been there. Like I've been there when it's like, out of nowhere, you can kind of be in a relationship with a guy and y'all had y'all off and on a relationship, and then another guy comes out of nowhere who's also a good guy. And then it's like you might have had your little break, but no, your situation was never completely over. But then here this guy comes and he's not better than the other guy, but he's just a different type of guy that's also a good guy. That's a breath of fresh air that you are now confused and on the fence about it. And you don't know what to do, because a lot of people want you to stick with your history of somebody you've been with, or or you comfortable with, or what he capable of, but you could be blocking your blessings with that. Or you could lose your blessing. I'm just saying a woman should have the time to figure that out, because that new guy could be the one, or he could not be. He could be something that's shining that's really not gold. But he could be the gold. But I'm just saying a woman needs the time to figure that out. And a man should be patient with a woman to figure that out, instead of automatic shutout or she become names, because men don't become names when they do it. I mean, baby, Darnell Jones got a whole song about it, where he want to be. I mean, baby, he left his girl for forever to go be in them streets, and then realized the streets wasn't for him and came back home. But see, that was but that's okay. Now, had a woman make a song about that and say that's what she did, first of all, it wouldn't give her no play most of the time. I can guarantee you that. They would say, nah, you coming off looking like a hoe or a man or something like that. And I just feel like we got to let the stigmas go, or putting men in a box like it's okay for men to do things, but it's not okay for women to do things. And it's certain things women can do that men can't do. And it is to an extent, because at the end of the day, a man can't do nothing with no man and say he's straight. I'm sorry, that's how I feel. Now, once you cross that line, you're gay. And yes, women can experiment and then still be with a man. That is a stigma. I agree, that's what it is, but that's what it is. So, whatever. Just like a man always saying he should be a head of a household and a woman shouldn't be. I mean, it's just certain stigmas. And I'm fine with a man being the head of a household once he knows how to lead a household. Because I also feel like a man could be a good man, but when you with a man for so long, like years and years and years, and yes, he's a good guy, but y'all have not elevated from where y'all started or where y'all used to be. Like, no, y'all didn't drop down, but you did not elevate. As good as that person is, they might not be your forever person for y'all to reach the level you want to reach in life with a partner or without a partner. Because all of that matters. Like, a person can be a good person, but if you still everyday struggles or everything things you mad at, not that you don't love that person, he ain't good, but he might not be good for you or make you better. And that's cool. Just like with women. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, but I'm saying if a woman wants to figure that out because another man coming in, like you teaching her something new, showing her something new, but she's scared to leave what she's comfortable with, it just shouldn't make her a bad guy, and that shouldn't be a decision she has to rush into, because men don't rush into it all. And most of the time, women try to be upfront because they don't like that confusion on them. Men are just date both. Baby, just get one girl 3 days, give another girl 4 days, and then switch their weeks out. Baby, I had to work. You know what I'm saying? Dudes, that's what most men out here doing, okay? That they out here just, I'm going to be with both until I get caught, then I'm going to have to choose. Women don't like that heaviness on them. And women don't like more than one man pounding on their body, doing all that stuff at one time either. But we also want clarification. We don't feel like we need to be rushing to no decision because we a woman and we should go by what a man say. No. Because, baby, our happiness is just as equal as a man's happiness. And if I need time to think if I want you or him or neither one of y'all or somebody new, I share that option. And damn sure should have that choice. Y'all might both be good men, but not good man for me. Or y'all both might be my good man for right now. Or somebody I know. Because I also tell people, if you be with somebody for like over 10 years and that's a good person, but it's just something still that you feel like is missing, that y'all can't take that next step, that doesn't mean that person ain't great, but something about that person, that's just not your person. And that doesn't make you wrong or him wrong or vice versa. That just means that ain't what your life is supposed to be for you forever. For you to be happy forever. Because see, the looks and the sex and stuff as you get older, that's going to die down. So then what do y'all really have going on? What did y'all really build together? What can y'all really do together on a daily basis? Because once that stuff leaving, it's just like y'all looking at each other. Or you always thinking about that other person. Because let's not lie. Most of y'all, even though you're trying to choose, you be thinking about the other person just as much as you with the person, whoever you chose. And then what does that mean? Like if you choose one person, but you can't get the other one out your mind, or you still think about them, or when you drunk, you want to text or see if they gonna come outside or something like that. Like, what does that mean? Because I say, whoever you would want to call the text when you drunk, that might be that person you really want to be with. No shade, no tea. I'm just saying. But I just want to know. I mean, I'm just saying, y'all tell me, y'all give me your points of views, because I just want to know which way this going, if I'm being biased or if it's a biased conversation. But comment, like, subscribe. Y'all tell me y'all situations. Have y'all been in it? What y'all friends and family had to say about y'all being in it? Or how many outside ears had something to say that wasn't even positive for you to know how to make your right decision? And guys, what's your input on women in them situations versus a man in them situations? And why is there a difference? I just want to know. Like, I seriously want to know. So I hope to hear from everybody soon. Please keep watching, keep subscribing. I love y'all. Till next time, Toxic Tales. I got more and more stories. Y'all stay on this journey with me. I love y'all.